Greetings Exiles, welcome back. It's been a long time since my latest video on Path of Exile. I haven't watched any news, so it's about time we jump right back into it and take a look on the teasers that Grinding Gear Games have shown so far. Let's start off with the first one. In Path of Exile, Settlers of Kalguur, we are shipping a bunch of quality of life improvements. For example, reservation effects such as Heralds and Auras persist through death now. Okay, interesting. I'm playing SSF, so it's useful since I'm not in hardcore.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. This is the first in a series of videos covering upcoming changes in our 3.25 expansion, the Settlers of Kalguur. In 3.25, reservation effects such as Heralds and Auras persist through death, allowing you to get right back into combat as fast as possible. You can find out more about 3.25 on July 18th at our GGG Live event. See you then!
Okay, pretty interesting so far. Let's check out the second one. In the Settlers of Kalguur expansion, you can now start harvest encounters with a single action. Pretty decent.
Hi,
let's take a look.
I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. We've got a tiny quality of life improvement today. In the Settlers of Kalguur update, you can start harvest encounters with just a single action. And yes, we made a whole video about it, just because our marketing team said so. You can find out more about 3.25 on July 18th.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. In Path of Exile, Settlers of Kalguur, you no longer need to click waypoints to activate. Okay, really interesting. Well, I will be clicking them anyway.
I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile.
Who knows?
This time around, we're bringing a few improvements from Path of Exile 2 back to the OG. In 3.25, you'll no longer need to interact with waypoints to unlock them. You can just walk by and they'll activate automatically.
Nice.
You can find out more about 3.25 on July 18th at our GGG Live event. See you.
Let's go on to the next one. We are reworked item quality. Okay. I'm wondering what that might be. The rarity of the item is no longer relevant when applying quality currencies to non-unique items. Instead, it is based on their item level. Okay.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. In the Settlers update, we've reworked item quality. The rarity of the item is no longer relevant when applying chisels, blacksmith's whetstones, and armorer's scraps to non-unique items.
Okay, high
Instead,
level.
The amount of quality they provide is now based on the item level.
Unique.
Those currencies now apply 20% quality to very low-level equipment, with that amount reducing as the item level increases. This makes them much more appealing to use early game. You can find out more about 3.25 on July 18th.
Okay. Really cool for leveling, I guess, especially if melee, it's on the menu, boys. Maybe. Item quality on armor and weapons are now multiplicative. Interesting.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. We've got more news about item quality today. Quality bonuses on armor and weapons are now multiplicative. In other words, weapons with full quality will give 20% more physical damage, and armor with full quality will have 20% more local defenses.
Melee.
You can find out more about 3.25
boys.
on July 18th at our GGG Live event. See you then. Hi.
Okay, they must be buffing melee, probably. Let's hope so. It's been a really long time. Besides Bone Shatter, I would like to test some other skills. Maybe... Let's wait for the patch notes on that.
Hi.
In 3.25, Pinnacle and Act bosses now have static life bars. Oh, that's from Poe 2.
I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile.
Let's see.
Today, we've got more improvements coming in hot from Path of Exile 2. we're adding static life bars to bosses.
Yes.
Not all bosses will have them initially,
Yes.
but we're starting with the pinnacle bosses and act bosses in 3.25. You can find out more about 3.25.
This is one of the best quality of life so far, besides the reservation of auras. Okay, where do we left off? The range you can pick up items. Yes, range. Finally.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts,
Gimme.
Game Director on Path of Exile. In the Settlers update, the Exiles' arms have gotten a little longer.
Yes.
We have increased the range you can pick up items when using a keyboard and mouse, to be more on par with controller users. Here's a comparison.
Thank you.
You can find out more about 3.25 on July 8th.
This is the best quality of life. Yes. On to the next one. Sister Cassia has discovered a new blight oil, which will allow you to anoint new secret notables. Okay.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. In the Settlers update, you might come across a new oil, found only in blighted and blight-ravaged maps. All the secret notables that can be anointed on your amulet now use this oil. We have added many more notables to that pool, like this one,
Elusive, okay.
or this one.
Increase cooldown rate for throwing trap mine.
You can find out more.
Let's hope that the rest of them are interested as well. We are adding a sixth. Okay. Sixth device slot. Woohoo. The juicers are happy. Them juicers.
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. In 3.25, we're adding a sixth map device slot. This one was a bit of a nightmare for our UI designers. You don't want to see the prototypes.
Yes.
Or maybe you do.
Haha, nice. Whoa. I would love to see a 6-link map device. Maybe with the stats multiplying, I guess, with each link. Well, we can't ask for too
The
much
fifth
though.
and sixth map device slots are unlocked by completing either your first 10-way encounter with the Maven or
Easy.
completing your first Tier 17 map.
Okay.
You can find out
The tier 17 map, I guess we'll have to see what they will do to adjust the difficulty. The last leak was a bit rough for tier 17 maps, but I'm guessing they are doing something with that, so we will have to see. We are changing the abandoned quest rewards in Act 2. It's been a long time since the latest change on bandits. Let's see what we have in
Hi,
store for us.
I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. In 3.25, we are changing the Bandit quest reward in Act 2. If you choose to help Oak, he will grant you plus 40 to maximum life. Helping Alera grants you 15% to all elemental resistances.
Okay,
And helping Creighton gives you 8% increased movement speed.
interesting.
If you choose to kill all three, Aramir will give you one passive skill point. We have
Okay.
also changed the Through Sacred Ground quest in Act 2 to provide an additional passive skill point, so you can still get the same total number of skill points as before. You can...
I guess we are going in there anyway. If I'm not mistaken, it's been 4 months since I last played, so we are going there anyway for the what it's called, the trial. I think there's a trial there, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure there's a trial in Act 2 that you have to go there. We are doing also the quest for the gold hand, and I guess we are getting another one. So for one passive point plus 40 to life, it's worth it depending on the build. Plus 15 to all res, maybe for hardcore, who knows, or maybe if you are struggling with gear. But the 8% move speed, it's good for the speedrunners. We'll have to check out to see if the times change, or if by the time you have to go run The other passive node balances out in terms of speed, but I think everyone wants 8% additional move speed in Act 2. I'm going with that. I think depends on the build. If I go with a melee build, maybe I'm taking it. I don't know, for one passive point it seems okay. In 3.25, simulacres have less waves and more opportunities for unique rewards. Finally,
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director
log in,
on Path of
boys.
Exile. In the Settlers update, we have removed the first 15 waves from the simulacrum. Usually, characters reaching this content were a high enough level that the first waves were tedious and unrewarding.
True.
Simulacrum should now be a lot faster to run.
The life bar
On top
above
of
is
this, we have added more
perfect.
opportunities to get the specific unique items like voices by defeating the bosses as you complete waves.
Give me those voices.
You can find out more about 3.25 on July 18th at our...
Okay. You can now hover any map on the atlas to see what divination cards can drop from the map. What?
Hi, I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile.
Ooh.
Notice anything different about this map hover?
Ooh,
In the
SSF
Settlers of
boys.
Kalguur update,
Lock
you can
in,
hover
lock
or select a
in.
map at any time on your atlas to see which divination cards can drop there.
No need to open
You can
any
find out
wiki.
more about 3.25 on July...
Yes, no need to open wiki or any other third-party software, not software actually, websites to check out which map has divination card that you want to farm. This is perfect for solo self-found, buff for solo self-found. Thank you, GG.
Hi,
Opening boxes is fun. Debatable. In 3.25, Valto's puzzle boxes are now more common.
I'm Mark Roberts, Game Director on Path of Exile. In the Settlers update, Valdo's puzzle boxes will be far more common. We've had to balance the value of each box to be a little worse, but opening boxes is fun, so we've made them more available. Don't worry though, we've kept the total number of Mage Bloods introduced into the economy from Valdo's puzzle boxes identical.
Yeah, figures.
You can find out more.
Okay, we have covered every teaser so far. Looks to be a very decent leak. Let's hope for the best actually. Also, please buff melee. We need the melee archetype to be a lot stronger than it is at the moment. I'm looking forward for today's stream. I will be doing a reaction, live watching, whatever you want to call it, to see what Grady Gear Games have in store for us. Until then, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, and as always, bye bye.